Runescape. Runescape's musical library is one of, if not the largest video game OST ever. With such a diverse abundance of music, and the memories that they bring, I think it's time we celebrate the OST. Meet Lily. She's a tile-locked iron woman. That means she can only move one in-game tile for every 1,000 experience she gets. Her goal? The icon of in-game musical appreciation, the Music Cape.
Welcome back to RuneScape. Tile Man Edition. Tile Woman Edition. There's a little bit of a change that we've done in between parts. It's a small change, but when Mr. Man over here comes, I will get to show you what that change is. Come here, please, sir. As you can see, we've unlocked a handful of tiles. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Come here. Sir, please. Okay, there we go. Pickpocket! Oh, crap. We just got hit in the head. That's not what we want. We can pickpocket! And we're not doing a great job. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Oh, okay, he walked away. So what we need to do is oh, talking to him apparently does not keep him locked in place. I thought that did. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, we are now unlocked in our members. So, we'll have the ability to do a couple of different... Come on, sir. A couple of different ways of leveling up. The least of which is going to be thieving. And... woohoo! 3 whole coins. Our first 3 member coins. We are finally here! We've leveled up 9 times. Wow, almost 10 times in thieving. And 1 more point in experience and a little bit of experience in health. But we now have enough tiles to make it to where we want to go. So, let's unlock. And of course it's warning us that we've only got 1 tile left, but that is okay. Talk to the woodsman tutor. Can you teach me the basics, please? Please teach me the basics. And have an axe so you can chop the trees around me. And you can burn them with a tinderbox. Hey! Woo! We've now got an axe. And we're going to equip that axe right from the get-go. And I think we're in range of this tree. We are. Now, what is amazing? 25 experience per tree chopped. That is right now 4 times as fast as our best leveling method. And that method is thieving. Actually, let's walk right here and case and point it. Nope. So what we can do is we go pickpocket man. Woohoo! And level 10. Pickpocket from farmers now. Nice. But we keep clicking on pickpocket man and then we go talk to. And what happens is, when we talk to him, he won't run away. Except he punches us in the head every once in a while. And there he goes. Nevertheless, now that our tree is operational, we can chop this tree, and this will give us the experience we need to be able to get to this tree. And really, I think the closest oak tree, it's a willow. I think the closest oak tree is over there somewhere. So that's where we'll be headed over to next. So, every time we chop down a lovely tree, while we're waiting for it to respawn, I'm just going to talk to man. Pickpocket. Pickpocket. Oh, and get punched in the head. And he walked away. Our trick isn't a foolproof trick. It's unfortunate. The other thing we can do is, with our limited squares, you always walk, I think it's west, when you light a fire. So let's light a fire. And there we go. Da-da-da-da-da! We've done it. So, we will basically be able to light one fire here, pickpocket, and chop trees. And we will do that until, well, until we've got a handful more tiles. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start to branch towards the oak. That way, when we hit level 15, we'll be able to go tinderboxing and logging. Nice. We're moving up in the world pretty quickly. So, I have been going back and forth in these 4 tiles for, I don't know, 3 hours now? And we're at just about the point where we could go to the oak tree. But, I'm not sure if we want to go to the oak tree. Because, we're almost at the point where we could just go straight to this willow right here, which is much closer. And offers far more experience. I'm tempted then, instead, to maybe use our tiles to go to the general store here. And we do that so that we could get a knife, sell off all of this stuff, get a knife, and then start fletching. And that way we can fletch our way to, I don't know, something reasonable. And if this man is going to be so gracious as to walk right in my path, he won't walk away while his dialogue box is open, which is nice. So we can, if we get punched in the face, talk to him. And then that will give us time to recover from the stun without him running away. And we'll just yeet all of his coins. We're doing okay on cash just because of the fact that we have been stealing so much from these guys. I mean, 4,900. Divide that by 8. Oh, 500. That's not enough. 600. I think we've stolen 600 times from men. That's not bad. Let's eat this kebab, see? Ah, nice. Okay, perfect. That's what we wanted. That'll give us the health to keep going on our pickpocketing journey. Either way, when I get to 20 available tiles, that is when I'm going to make my decision as to whether we're going oak tree. What? Is he attacking me? Oh, he is. Alright, well. I don't know what happened there, but I guess, sir, I need you to not do that. Thank you. Going to Marentil. Cool. I don't think that's of any use. I think we gotta be, yeah, level 5, so we can't clean it for quite some time, but, oh well. Okay, so a very mild change in plans. There is an imp that spawns somewhere. There he is, right there. And as you can see from Mr. Spawn Imp, he wanders across our path back and forth. And so, after getting a few kills in on him, one where he dropped our ball of wool, one where he dropped nothing, he dropped a wizard hat. And the wizard hat changes the plans. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go to the magic tutor, and every 30 minutes we can claim 30 air and 30 mind runes for free. And so, with our wizard hat, we'll be able to start training magic. What this does is it moves us along towards the oak tree. We're still going to want to break off, and we're going to need, what, like, we can keep unlocking a few more tiles here just so that we get a good chance at grabbing her, just so we can show what we're talking about. But we need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish more, 8, 9 maybe. Oop. She needs to stop next to us, otherwise we'll disappear into the void there. Let's drop those. Oh, we can reach this tree. I didn't even know that. That's cool. So we'll need about 9 more. We could go to the general store now, actually. And that might almost be what I do, is break down into the general store this way and sell off all this. But we're going to that oak tree. That is the final decision that I came to. That, I think, is going to be for the best. We can also talk to the melee combat guy. He'll give us some good stuff. Come over here, please. Ah, yes. Here, and drop, and claim. Yay, that's what we were looking for. Awesome. So now we have a little bit of ability to do magic. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I like it. Now, let's walk here. And we will unlock a handful more tiles towards the general store. In fact, we might even be able to get into the general store with the tiles we have. That's caps lock. That's not what I want to press. Okay, so he walks by there. Do they get close enough that I can grab them from here and save extra tiles? We got some bopping music. We'll wait in the meantime, so... Alright, let's see. Sirs, do you come this way? Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, one more in and we'll be able to catch him. So, I'm going to sell off a whole bunch of this stuff, and when we come back, we'll be on our way to the oak tree. Actually, I got him right there. Perfect. Look at that. So, 1 coin, 0 coins. Okay, well, let's get rid of those. And get rid of the bait. Grimy worth anything? It's worth 5. We'll get rid of that. The ball of wool I want to hold on to. The bronze medium helm, I'll sell that. We'll sell the earth talisman. We don't need a hammer for a long time. We'll get rid of that. We'll sell that off. We'll sell the bronze spear. I think that's pretty good. And then we want the knife. What's a knife going to cost us? 7 coins. Okay, we want 1 knife. And I think that's everything that we need. I think that's everything we need right away. Excellent. So let's put our runes down here. Our wizard hat down here. Our knife can stay next to the tinderbox. Holding onto the ball of wool just in case. But let's get to chopping, I guess. Actually, if we unlock 1 more tile here, we can reach this tree, I think. Yeah, alright, now we've got 4 trees in our unlocked area. Perfect. And there's an imp. Is he going to stop anywhere near? Maybe. He might come back this way. I'm going to stand right here and see if he comes back. Come around the tree. Don't go... Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. And with this... Ba 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 da 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 da. Woohoo! 30 fire making. That's perfect. That's just what we wanted. Because now we can burn willow logs. So we're going to get rid of that. And going forward, what we're going to do is every tree we chop down now, we're going to, what is it? Arrow shafts, I think, are what we gotta make to start. And look at that. Our fletching experience begins. We walk over here. We chop down the tree. And after I get an inventory's worth, that's when I will actually do the duty of... Actually, you know what? Let's really quickly see if we can bait this guy over here. No, but if we walk one more and wind straight from here... Oh, he thought about it. Well, what? Let's... No, he's walking too far away. Darn. Oh well. So yeah, it's gonna be less experience. That's a real unfortunate thing. Because fletching is only 5 experience a log instead of having 40 for the wood cutting, or no, the fire making. Let's make sure we click properly here. There we go. You know what, I might even hold on to that tinderbox just because of that thought now. Yeah, we're gonna hold the tinderbox. That's fine. We're going to, our whole objective is going to be to fletch until we can fletch oak. And while we're chopping oak, we'll be eventually building up to get to willow. And so we're gonna get a good amount of training across a couple of things. And let's just... What is the... Oh, darn, I was too slow. Well, maybe not. Maybe so, yes. I gotta remember how often I need to claim the runes here. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Now, let's see. 57? Alright, so at 1 hour and so we'll be good for more. Anyway, let's keep plugging away. You can already see we've got 7 tiles. I think that almost puts us within oak striking distance, to be totally honest. In fact, after we chop these trees, let's count. Alright, trees cleared over here. Let's walk over here. Chop these trees on the way, because that makes sense. And whilst we do that... Oh, we are... 1 away? Maybe? So close. So close. That's fine. We will get there. We will get there. Well, there we go. We have unlocked boop, an oak tree. That is what we were looking for. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, it's going to speed up things a little bit for 2 different reasons. One, whilst we chop down this singular oak tree, we're going to get a little bit more experience than if we chop down the regular trees. And if we then burn them, we'll also get more. So I'm glad I kept my tinderbox, although it wouldn't have been too big a deal to get another one. Either way, we're going to continue to basically go oak tree, and then when the oak tree disappears, we go tree, tree, and then trees over on the far side, and then burn them on the way back, fletch them on the way back, and then oak tree, lather, rinse, repeat. I think that should be pretty good, especially if we get, good chunks of large volumes of oak per tree, which would be ideal. The one thing that we need to speed things along is, of course, a better axe. And we won't be able to get a better axe for a little bit, but I'm thinking, do we want to go down to Bob's Axes, which is in Lumbridge? Or do we want to try and figure out a way to find, like, I mean, we're almost at Addy. Do we want to try and figure out where we can find an Addy axe? I think what I'll do is I'll try and figure out where we can find an Addy axe and go from there. We're progressing quite nicely. Quite nicely, I think. We're almost at that willow spot. We're so slow on fletching. It hurts. It hurts. It really does. I think, given that we need 5,000 XP for 22, I figured it was like, okay, well, we'd need like 40 inventories, give or take, of normal logs to fletch that much. Because, you know, 30 times 40 is 1,200, 1,200 times 5 is 6,000, and then lose 20% for having all this garbage in our inventory. Seems like it was reasonable math to me. The other thing, we got our mystery box. I don't know what a mystery box does. It's interesting. Let's, as soon as we knock down this oak tree, let's see what happens. Honestly, the fletching grind, I cut these even with 4 trees. I cut them down faster than they respawn. The oak tree respawns so fast that it's not a problem whatsoever. I can hover one, and there's even a second one down there that I totally don't need. We also managed to pick up some more runes. So, alright, mystery box. What do we got? A flyer? Aww. What is it for? Bob's? Yeah. You asshole. That sucks. Oh well. What we'll do, we're gonna continue. We've got lots of tiles building up. 9 tiles. So I need to start thinking about what the next plan is. I don't know if Bob's axe is the next play for a steel axe. I looked up adamant and rune axes, and we're not gonna get to those anytime soon. We'd need to, I think the best bet is lava dragons for a rune axe, but those are in the wilderness, and so not particularly easy to get to. And under the shade of the last tree. This should be the last inventory that we need in order to get our 15 fletching. Let's go for it. I had been doing, just for bonusing our cash stack a bit, doing longbows and selling them, but that was much, much slower. The time lost, maybe it was equal experience, because you'd lose the time on selling them and walking to and from the general store and that sort of stuff. So I just decided, you know what? We're going with, for the final level, we're going with fletching just the arrows. Iron arrows. And really, what it doesn't say, but is substantially more important, is that we can wander our way over this way. And we can use this while we're walking. There we go. And do. Walk to this oak and chop it down. And we should be able to make arrow shafts for 10 experience. Woohoo! That matters because I can now just stand here and not have to move. I don't have to wander all around for those trees. So our XP is going to go through the roof. The oaks for burning got us all the way up to 33 already. Our wood cutting actually passed that because we've been cutting so many normal logs. But we're looking good. 15 fletching. And we've got 21 thieving. But look at the time on this is like 5 seconds. See? I couldn't even walk to that tree to start chopping it before it had spawned. So, a much better way. Now, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit. So, I think we'll call this a part here. When we come back next time, I will have a handful of tiles available and our next action plan ready to go. Till next time, guys. Later.